Another important decision you'll need to make is how you plan to manage shipping. There are essentially two choices from Amazon's point of view. When Amazon sells a product for you, you can receive the order from Amazon and ship the product yourself. Or you can let Amazon take care of everything for you. Amazon processes the order and then ships the product out of one of its own warehouses. The former case, shipping yourself, can also mean multiple things. You might be shipping out of your own warehouse, basement, or garage. Or perhaps you're already working with a fulfillment company, a company that provides shipping services for you. Or perhaps you have a drop ship relationship with various wholesalers or manufacturers, in which you take orders and pass those orders on to the third party to ship the product out. Whatever method you're using, from Amazon's perspective, you are responsible for managing the shipping. The other possibility is to let Amazon manage the shipping for you by signing up for their FBA service, Fulfillment by Amazon. That is, you stock Amazon's warehouse with your products, and when somebody buys something, Amazon handles the shipping for you. You'll get a notification that something has sold, but you can carry on with your daily life without worrying about shipping it. Each method has, of course, both disadvantages and advantages. Let's start with why you might not want or even be able to work with FBA. Perhaps the first thing to consider is that if you use FBA, you'll have to stock product in the Amazon warehouse. There are several problems with this. First, there's the cost of merchandise. Many merchants working with a drop ship model have no product expense until they've sold the product. They pass the order to the drop shipper, and only at that point do they owe the shipper money. In many cases, they don't even have to pay this until some time after the product is already shipped, or even after the buyer has received the product. So there's no real cost of inventory. Using Amazon, of course, the merchant incurs an expense before the product sells. Then there's an additional cost, that of shipping the product to the Amazon warehouse. You might also want to consider whether the cost of shipment through Amazon is more than your current shipping methods. Actually, for shipments related to purchases made on Amazon.com, it's unlikely that you can ship as cheaply as using Amazon, but who knows what your particular situation is. Next, for merchants who don't use a drop shipper, who are selling through multiple channels, in particular if one of the channels is a brick-and-mortar store that requires product on the shelves, there's the problem of maintaining two warehouse inventories, your existing inventory and the FBA inventory. There's both the cost of the additional inventory and the limited unit problem. If you sell used products, for instance, you may have to decide which units stay in your own warehouse and which get shipped to Amazon. Let's say you're selling used cameras. You may have only a single Nikon D90 for sale on eBay, your brick-and-mortar store, your website, and on Amazon. Sending it to Amazon limits it from your brick-and-mortar inventory, and if it sells on eBay or your site, you'll have to ship from Amazon. Amazon will do that for you, by the way. They'll ship anywhere you want them to in response to any order, but they'll charge more for non-Amazon sales. So there are disadvantages to using Amazon FBA, and because of this, many merchants choose to ship products themselves. Many sellers of used books, for example, ship books themselves because they simply can't make money on low-cost books through FBA. Though, of course, they have to have a very efficient operation to make money shipping the product themselves. But there are some really significant advantages to using FBA. First, many Amazon users won't buy products from merchants who ship their own products. These buyers want the full Amazon experience. They want Amazon to handle everything, including shipping, and Amazon encourages this. Many others prefer Amazon shipping and only buy products from non-FBA merchants if the price difference is great or if there simply is no Amazon shipping option. Amazon does this in various ways. Many buyers always click this little Prime checkbox. I often do. Non-Prime members don't see this, but still see a free shipping checkbox. Immediately, the non-FBA merchants are out of the running. Their listings simply no longer appear. When Amazon displays product information in a search results page and in the product page, it's often a product being shipped by Amazon that appears first, even if the price is higher, as you can see here. The featured product here, the one most people are likely to buy, has free shipping as it's in an Amazon warehouse. But this one has free shipping too, and it's cheaper as well. but it's not an Amazon shipment, so it isn't the featured or buy box product. The more expensive Prime product still appears first. Once the buyer's chosen a product, Amazon gives buy box preference to FBA merchants, as I'll explain in more detail in a later video. Notice the Prime logo and the Fulfilled by Amazon link, which opens the sales pitch for FBA. Amazon does sometimes warn people that a lower price is available, but many buyers will ignore this or perhaps not even notice it at all. We can get to the other merchants, as you can see here, and some of these products will sell, of course, but even in this area, Amazon makes it easy for people to see just the FBA merchants, whether the buyer's looking for new or used. Overall then, FBA products are more likely to sell and more likely to get a higher price. Whatever additional costs you incur shipping the product to Amazon is likely to be outweighed by these factors. Amazon Prime members get free 2-day shipping. Non-Prime members get free shipping if the entire order is over $35. And buyers also like getting all their items shipped together, as they often will be when buying products that have Amazon shipping. Thus, using FBA can increase the amount of product you sell and often increase the income per product. Of course, it also reduces hassle. Amazon deals with the shipping. You can forget about it and do something else. But Amazon also reduces the hassle of managing customer service issues. If a buyer wants to return the product, Amazon's customer service systems and people will deal with it, including checking it back into the warehouse. Of course, there are fees associated with that. And there's another important advantage. Amazon may be able to ship the product cheaper than you can. Amazon's fees are really low for a fulfillment service. Let's look at those fees now. Amazon has 2 sets of fees, one for shipments that are going to Amazon customers and one for shipments going to customers who bought elsewhere. If you sell on eBay or your own website or one of the other major marketplaces such as Sears, Rakuten, Etsy, or anywhere else, Amazon can ship for you but will charge higher rates. As you can see, for most products, for Amazon sales, you're charged a $1 handling fee for each order, a $1.02 pick and pack fee per item, and then a fee per pound of shipping weight. You'll also notice that the weight handling and pick and pack fees for non-Amazon orders are not that different, but there's a much larger order handling fee. Amazon also charges storage fees. They charge by the cubic foot of storage used per month, though these fees are about 1/3 higher in the busiest period of the year, the last 3 months. The ideal, of course, is to keep only the minimum amount of product in Amazon's warehouse that you require to keep up with orders. By the way, for many products, these storage fees are really negligible, nothing more than small change compared to the value of the products. So these are the fees charged for most products. There's a different set of fees for media products, no order handling fee you'll notice, and for oversized products, including a special handling fee that can be significant. Oversized products are heavier than 20 pounds in a box that is more than 18 inches times 8 inches times 14 inches. Note also that Amazon has a zero fee program. If you sell a standard size product over $300 to an Amazon buyer, Amazon picks, packs, and ships for free. FBA is really worth looking at. It's clearly not for everybody, but there are serious advantages for many merchants. Just Google Amazon FBA to quickly find information about the service. There's no sign-up or monthly fee, so it's easy to experiment with too.